And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart that how much that means to all of us. And I have to tell you that when I joined the band in 1974, there was this huge fissure or chasm in the bluegrass world, and the people like Bill Monroe and some of the people in that generation that were the fathers of bluegrass music hated bands like the Newgrass Revival. Now that really hurt us because we really loved them. We loved their music, but we wanted to play our own version of it. We didn't want to just copy them. And we were just trying to do something that was very honest, which is just express ourselves. And I mean, it was even to the point where if people found out that someone was trying to hire us, they'd threaten not to play a festival if we were going to be on it. So it was one thing to have opinions and say mean things. It's another thing to take food off a man's table. Doc Watson and John Hartford and Norman Blake and Vassar Clements and Merle Watson and Garnet Rogers, and there were so many people that were in that generation, that same generation. You know, of course, John wasn't as old as Bill Monroe and those guys, but Doc was, and they were just so good to us. They stood up for us publicly. They would say, "Well, we don't care what you think. We think these boys, they're good kids. They're not drug dealers, and they can really play music, and we like that." And Earl Scruggs was the same way. Earl treated us like, you know, his kids. He really did, and he was a very open-minded human being. And you know, we eventually we stayed around so long that we just never went away. So we even finally mended our fences with Mr. Monroe. So that was fine. But it's just something that I have never forgotten about those people, and Doc in particular, and I got to play with him again this year twice at Merle Fest, and it was very difficult, I have to tell you, that to sit there and see someone that you had watched your whole life and had appreciated. I remember I swear this is true, about the first 10 years I was around him, I couldn't speak to him. He just intimidated me so much. He was such a powerful person. And he seemed like Abe Lincoln or something to me. It was like, I wouldn't anymore have talked to Doc than I would Abe Lincoln, because it's like, that's Abe Lincoln, that's Doc Watson, you know. Anyway, so I want to sing this song tonight, and Rosalie, Doc's wife, is alive. She's living in a nursing home, and she's had a stroke. But she really every year at Merle Fest, she would ask me to sing this song for her, and I even sang it this year, but I don't think Doc even knew where he was, so he didn't really hear it. But I want to sing this tonight for Rosalie, and I hope you will keep her and the whole Watson family in your prayers.